Welcome to Brewstar Reviews. Dive into the world of Amazon products with us as we provide honest, in-depth reviews to help you make informed purchasing decisions. The Thermaltake LCGS Shadow 360 AIO Liquid Gaming PC represents a specific niche in the pre-built desktop market where aesthetic presentation is given as much weight as internal specifications. At its core, this system is a mid-range gaming machine designed to handle modern titles at high settings while serving as a visual centerpiece for a home office or gaming setup. Unlike traditional tower PCs that utilize a closed steel or aluminum box to house components, this particular model uses an open-frame architecture. This design choice is intended to showcase the internal hardware in the liquid cooling solution, which is a prominent feature of the build. By integrating a mix of established processing power and a unique chassis, Thermaltake attempts to provide a solution for users who want the look of a custom liquid-cooled loop without the complexity of building it themselves. The build and design of the Shadow 360 are centered around the core P3TG Curved Edition chassis. This is an open frame case, which means the components are not enclosed by four solid walls. Instead, the hardware is mounted to a backplane and protected by a large sheet of tempered glass on the side. This layout allows for maximum visibility of the internal parts and significantly different airflow characteristics compared to a standard case. Because it is open to the ambient air, the system does not rely on the traditional front-to-back or bottom-to-top pressure systems found in enclosed cases. The chassis is also modular, which provides flexibility in how the components are oriented. The tempered glass is thick and designed to reduce noise while providing a clear view of the 360mm all-in-one liquid cooler. This cooler is a major part of the design language, featuring 3 fans mounted to a large radiator that sits prominently beside the motherboard. The use of ToughRam DDR4 RGB memory adds a customizable lighting element that reflects off the glass and the metallic surfaces of the components. When looking at how this system performs, it is important to understand the synergy between the processor and the graphics card. The heart of the machine is the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X, which is a 6-core 12-thread processor based on the Zen 3 architecture. This CPU is known for its high instructions per clock cycle, which directly translates to better performance in gaming and single-threaded tasks. Because it is paired with a 360mm liquid cooler, the processor can maintain its boost clock speeds for longer durations without thermal throttling. This matters because consistent clock speeds lead to smoother frame rates and fewer stutters during intensive gameplay or heavy multitasking. The liquid cooling system effectively moves heat away from the silicon and dissipates it through the large surface area of the radiator, which is generally more efficient than a standard air cooler. The graphics performance is handled by the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 with 12GB of video memory. This card is built on the Ampere architecture and supports hardware-accelerated ray tracing and deep learning super sampling. In practical terms, the RTX 3060 is designed to provide a high-quality experience at 1080p resolution and very competent performance at 1440p. The inclusion of 12GB of VRAM is a notable choice as it provides a larger buffer for high-resolution textures and complex assets, which can be beneficial in modern open-world games or creative applications like video editing and 3D rendering. While the specific brand of the graphics card may vary based on availability, the performance profile remains consistent across the 3060 series. This card allows the system to utilize modern features like NVIDIA Reflex for lower latency and broadcast tools for those interested in streaming. Supporting these primary components is 16GB of ToughRam DDR4 memory running at 3600MHz. The speed of the memory is particularly relevant for the Ryzen 5 5600X, as the Infinity Fabric architecture of AMD processors benefits significantly from faster RAM speeds. This helps in reducing communication latency between the processor cores and the memory controller. For storage, the system includes a 1TB NVMe M.2 solid-state drive. This type of storage is significantly faster than traditional hard drives or even SATA-based SSDs. It allows for rapid boot times for the Windows 10 home operating system and reduces game loading screens to a matter of seconds. The use of the AMD 550 chipset on the motherboard ensures that the system supports 4th generation PCIe lanes, providing a faster data path for both the graphics card and the NVMe storage. The inclusion of built-in Wi-Fi on the motherboard adds a layer of convenience for users who may not have easy access to an Ethernet connection. This makes the system more versatile in terms of placement within a home. The power supply and cable management are handled behind the motherboard tray in the Core P3 chassis, which keeps the visible area clean and focused on the primary hardware. This attention to cable routing is necessary in an open frame design because every wire is potentially visible if not properly tucked away. The overall integration of these parts results in a machine that is capable of handling modern productivity suites and demanding gaming titles while maintaining a thermal profile that is generally cooler than many compact or enclosed pre-built systems. This PC is best suited for a specific type of user. It appeals most to those who view their computer as a piece of furniture or an art object in their room. Because of the open frame design, it is an excellent choice for enthusiasts who appreciate the aesthetics of liquid cooling and RGB lighting but do not want to risk building a custom loop themselves. It is also well suited for content creators who need a reliable 6-core processor for editing and a graphics card with enough video memory to handle rendering tasks. However, the open design means that the system is more susceptible to dust accumulation than a filtered enclosed case. Therefore, it is best suited for users who maintain a relatively clean environment and are comfortable with occasional light dusting of the components. It is also a great fit for gamers who prioritize low operating temperatures and the unique look of a wall-mountable or showcase chassis. The Shadow 360 is approximately $1,050 at the time of writing, which places it in a competitive segment of the market. For this price, a user is receiving a combination of proven mid-range hardware and a premium enthusiast-grade chassis and cooling setup. It is important to consider that a significant portion of the value in this system comes from the specialized Core P3 case and the large liquid cooler, which are features not typically found in budget-oriented pre-builts. For someone looking for a standard workhorse, the open design might be an unnecessary complication, but for those who value the specific visual style and the thermal headroom provided by the 360mm radiator, it offers a unique proposition. In closing, the Thermaltake LCGS Shadow 360 is a balanced machine that leans into its identity as a showcase gaming PC. It provides a stable and powerful foundation with the Ryzen 5 5600X and the RTX 3060 while offering an unconventional physical form factor. The performance is grounded in reliable components that are well suited for the majority of modern gaming and productivity needs. While the open frame design requires a bit more consideration regarding the environment it sits in, the benefits in terms of cooling and visual impact are clear. It represents a move away from the standard black box computer towards something more interactive and visually engaging. Ultimately, it is a specialized tool that performs its intended function of high-quality gaming while making a distinct statement through its design and engineering choices. Whether used for competitive gaming, creative work, or as a high-end media station, it maintains a level of performance and style that is consistent with Thermaltake's focus on the enthusiast community. It stands as a reminder that the way a computer looks and stays cool can be just as important to the user experience as the raw numbers on a spec sheet. For the right user who understands the trade-offs of an open system, this PC provides a compelling blend of form and function. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest product insights. Have a product you want us to review? Drop a like and subscribe, and comment below. Until next time, happy shopping.